Hey guys, so today in this video, I have a frog in my throat. Amazing. In this video, I wanted to just sit down, kind of talk to you, kind of do a tutorial. It's not really a tutorial. It's more like trying out new makeup. I have a few new things like the Violet Voss Flamingo palette, the Colourpop No Filter foundation. I have the Smashbox Cali Contour palette. Oh, and also the Bite Beauty lip gloss that just came out in the French press collection. Limited edition. Get your hands on it now because it's coffee. It's coffee related, and why wouldn't you? And then I just have some other products that are new more to me than in the world, but they're new to me. So, oh, and the lighting, I'm working off a natural light from a window, but the sun is on the opposite side of the house, so that's not helpful. Also, the background is a hot mess. We'll work on it. We will work on it. So why don't we get it moving into trying out new makeup? Okay, so I brought you guys a little closer so you can see the makeup a little better, hopefully. What do we do first? We prime our face. So, the primer I'm going to be using today is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is just a little sample, not sample, but like a mini Ulta and I believe Sephora. They now sell minis of a lot of different kinds of makeup products. You do get to try it out, see if you like it, and if you don't, obviously you can still return it, but even if you didn't, or you decided you didn't like it toward the end or something like that, you nod out, you know, the whole amount of the product. And I've used this primer quite a bit, so if the foundation acts weird under it, I will know that it's not the primer, it is the foundation. So the newest foundation that I have currently is the Colourpop No Filter foundation. I have the color Light 45. It comes in 42 different shades, ranging from fair to, I would say, deep. Shade selection is pretty awesome. I'm just reading from the Colourpop website, and it says, your buildable full coverage natural matte foundation delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. The oil-free lightweight formula blends smoothly and is easily customizable to create the coverage you want. Build it up or sheer it out. It has pigments to deliver true color while looking and feeling natural. I've used this once and I wasn't really sold on it, but I think I used too much. Now I like more like medium to light to sheer coverage depending on my mood, I guess, or the occasion if I'm just going out for a little while. This is supposed to be a full coverage foundation, but it says it is sheer to buildable. So I'm going to try it with my Flower Beauty sponge, which is the best sponge to apply foundation and concealer in my opinion. It's just really bouncy and soft, and it applies it well. So I did about that much of a pump in the back of my hand. People use like makeup trays and things like that. I don't want to clean it. I can just wipe my hand off when I'm done, yeah? Dot it around, and then I'm just going to blend it in. So I'm trying to go for light coverage. I'm not looking to do like a full coverage thing. I'm going to Walmart. Not that I mind going out in public with a full face of makeup on. I do it quite often. I also do go out with no foundation. There's like a weird shadow from my arm. We're just gonna have to work it out, guys. I think I need a little more. From what I know so far, just putting it on my face again, you could definitely build it up, but I think it would get a little cakey. And that's just my opinion, but I also have dry skin, so putting a lot of foundation on my face, no matter what it is never really a good idea. If you have more oily skin, I would assume this would be better for you because it's supposed to be matte, oil-free. Okay, so that was like 2 pumps for my whole face. I feel like my sponge sucked up some of it, some of the product, but it takes away excess product, I feel like, so. Okay, what do you think? It's dark? I don't know. know, I think it kind of matches. It's a pretty good shade match. I'm not too picky. It might be a little yellow toned, I don't know. I'm gonna play with my new eyeshadow palette. It's the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss. That's just what the outer packaging looks like. Really sturdy, really dense cardboard. It's a really nice package, actually. These are all the colors. Violet Voss usually has large, like really large. I mean, I know this is kind of big, but even larger palettes with most of the colors ranging in the same tone. So this is really different. It's got 20 different shades. There's blues, teals, oranges, pinks, purples. They have a black if you want to like line or deepen out the outer V. They also have a color to set your eye primer. So I was really excited to see this palette. I don't have a ton of colorful palettes, and I do like Violet Voss. They're a tiny bit expensive, but this one wasn't that bad, and I don't know. I just figured I'd try it. Going into this, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I kind of get overwhelmed looking at all those colors, but at the same time, I'm excited, so let's see. First, I'm going to do my eyebrows and my eye primer off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I let the camera cool down, and I did my eyebrows and my eye primer. My eyebrows, I used this signature Kat Von D eyebrow pencil. These are relatively new. I have used it quite a bit, so it's not like a first impression or anything. I actually quite like it. It reminds me of the formula of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. It has that kind of waxy texture. And then for my eye primer, this is new to me, not new, but new to me, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in Light. I mean, as far as I can tell, I like it. It did a good job at canceling out the redness on my eyelids, and it was creamy and easy to blend, and it looks good. I will keep you updated on this one, but so far so good. So moving on, like I said, I was using the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. It is $45 on the Sephora website. The Flamingo palette offers a luxurious variety of tropical hues, which looks like it, with complementary staple shades. Okay, use it to complete any look with shimmering toppers in glistening pinks and airy bronzes with richly pigmented, easy to blend hues. You'll have the endless possibilities to create looks fit for paradise. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say I am not a makeup artist. I am not a pro. I just go with my gut. I'm just going to put a skin tone colored eyeshadow all over my eyelid just to set the primer. So I'm gonna take the shade Sand, dip, and then just apply this all over the eyelid. Just setting the primer because, I don't know, I feel like it helps the shades blend better, and it also makes the primer not so tacky, so shadows don't stick funny in places that you don't want them to stick. I think that was a good shade. Obviously nothing special, but I use one of those every time, so I appreciate it being in the palette. I think I'm gonna go for a purple look for the lid. We'll see. First, I'm just going to take the color Sunbathe. It's like a warm brown color, and I'm going to use my Moto little blending brush of this for the crease. Okay. And I'm bringing this all the way in, so the entire crease is this color. That was the palette falling on the floor. Do that on both eyes. This is a heavy duty mirror in this palette. Like, it's hefty. It's like an actual mirror, and it's got some heft. Another palette I have from them, their mattes are very blendable and very like soft, which seems to be correlating here as well. So there's the transition shade. And I'm going to take Flamingo. I'm just gonna put that in the crease as well, just to kind of blend the brown and the pink together. And I'm gonna do the same with this eye. My eye looks are not complicated, so it's kind of just me talking through what I'm doing and what I think about the shades and whatnot, I guess. Again, I'm not a professional, so it's just a consumer's point of view. Then I'm gonna take the shade Bikini. I'm just gonna put this on the outer half of my eyelid right here. I mean, it's there, but I'm gonna build it a little bit. I mean, it's definitely there. It's a little more subtle than I like, so I'm gonna use some MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so I wet the brush and I'm gonna go back into Bikini to see if that pumps up the color a little bit. Oh yeah, that definitely helps. Just kind of putting it on the outer third. And then we'll do the same on this side. Like that. It's like an iridescent purple, I feel like. And then I'm going to take that same flat shader. This is actually from one of the Urban Decay palettes. I'm going to take Flip Flops, meet up with that color Bikini, and to get it into like the inner corner, but also mix together the Bikini and Flip Flops. That way it's not just like a straight divided line. I make funny faces when I do makeup. That's embarrassing. It is what it is. Okay. No, I don't think this is the most innovative look ever, but I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty cool because I like the orangey pink like sunset with like the purple underneath. I don't know, I find it looks really good. Keep packing on those lid shades until we're happy with the pigmentation pretty much. And I'm gonna go back and forth with those two colors just to blend. This isn't the most pigmented palette, I'm realizing. I mean, I haven't used all the shades. The mattes that I've used have been really good. It's just for some reason the metallics could be a little brighter. But again, that's personal preference. If you don't like a wha-bam, like boom, in your face kind of look, I'm seeing that these would be for you. Maybe not if you're like super into really bright colors and packing them on. This is really versatile because I know that people out there know how to use color and are good at using color, but a lot of us don't even know the first thing about using color, okay? So with a sheer formula, it's easier to work with when someone is uncomfortable with a certain thing. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I just think it's more of a who's gonna like it better kind of thing. So that's what the lid looks like. I don't wear a lot of purple on my eyes, so this is a little out of the box for me personally, but I think that came out pretty good. Obviously gonna do like an inner corner and under the lash line. But first I'm gonna do concealer. Today I'm gonna be using probably my favorite concealer I've ever used and that I dropped on the floor. My favorite concealer at the moment is the Kat Von D Lock-It Cream Concealer, and I have the shade L5 Neutral. By the way, foundation, so it's been about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It looks dewy, which I don't hate because I have dry skin and all the glow and all the dew. I love it, bring it on. But if you were buying this to get a matte look, I don't know about that. It just has doe foot, and I'm gonna apply that in the inner part of my eye. And also, I have a little mini guy of the same concealer in the shade L11 Neutral, which is a little bit dark for me. But what I do is take the little doe foot and apply it to the outer bit. Just right there. So I'm still getting concealer, but it's not completely like bleached out, you know? Like up here, I have a few friends that I didn't invite, but they showed up anyway. So I'm gonna conceal those. But other than that, I'm not going to put any more concealer just because I want to know how the foundation actually works. Again, we're gonna take our sponge and blend everything out. Blend all our friends in. concealed. My under eyes are dry, but I like setting my concealer because I get, not bad, but I get creasing under my eyes. And I don't like it. I don't want it to be there. First time I'm going to use the Cover FX setting powder. Okay, so it has a little cabbage. And I just like to tap and look up and tap, tap, tap. And then blend it out. Ooh, oh my gosh, that powder was beautiful. You guys, it looks even better than my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Cover effects, I see you, I see you. The first impression, I know this. And a lot of times, first impressions suck. But upon first impression, this stuff, amazing. The lower lash line next. But we go pink. We'll use the shade Coral. My camera decided to overheat, but all I did was put that pink coral shade under the lower lash line. Finish off shade Island, and I'm just gonna put that in my inner corner. The metallics definitely needed some MAC Fix Plus to really pump up the color. If you wanted like a sheerer application, you can definitely do that and just not add the MAC Fix Plus. The mattes blend out really easy. They blend together really nice. They're not muddy. From what I use today, I'm happy about this palette, and I think the eyes turned out okay. To off the eyes, I'm going to use the new Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. So it has like a naturally bristled wand, but I think it's good for volume. Definitely buildable. I would definitely use 2 coats. Volumized, fluffy, not spattery. I love it. Now I have my mascara all on. I'm gonna move on to the face portion. And like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna be using the new Smashbox Cali Contour Shape Bronze and Glow. So that's what the outer packaging looks like. That's what the inner packaging looks like. You've got a contour, a bronze, a blush, an under eye setting powder, and 2 highlights in the middle. I'm gonna take the bronze shade, been there a couple times. And I go right here along cheekbone, all the way to my ear, and then like kind of blend with your ear. This is a very soft, blendable color, buildable I would say too. And we'll do the same on this side. Right along the cheekbone, do the outer part of the ear. If you have new piercings though, like a tragus or lower lobes, I don't know if I'd put makeup on it. It might get infected, so just word to the wise. I have a lot of piercings, so I know all that. I know how that goes. Take some bronzer and just do the perimeter of my forehead where the sun would naturally hit. Looks good. That looks really, really natural. It's in. We're gonna take the blush in this. So we're gonna take that blush shade, which is that top one. And I'm gonna use my Japanesque Kumadori contour brush. I like using it for blush, so I think it's a good size for me. So just put this in the apples and then just kind of blend it backwards toward the hairline. It's cute. I like it. It all goes together, you know, the bronzer, the blush. I'm gonna take the lighter highlight right here on a Milani highlighting brush. So powdery. I start right here and then I work my way back. It's nice. It's definitely a there highlight, like you can definitely see you have highlight on, but it's not glittery, it's not overpowering. It's a little bit more subtle. Not subtle, but like a little bit more subtle. Just buff it into the skin. I like that. That's really pretty. And then I highlight my nose, like the tip of my nose. So I just do it like this. So far, I am liking this palette, and it's great for like travel. You have everything in here. Your setting powder, your contour, your bronzer, your blush, your highlight. Now the final part of this would be lips. So on my lips, I'm going to use the By Beauty Salted Caramel lip gloss. So I'm just going to apply this to my lip. It has the slightest scent of coffee. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. It's really pretty and natural. It's like a nude, but a little bit higher than a nude. So this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you like these types of videos, definitely give it a thumbs up so I know to do more. And also subscribe down below and ring the bell. It's a post notification, so you're notified every time we upload a new video. So until next time, bye.